last but not least, rise and grind, motherfuckers. Hello and welcome back. We're back here in the cold Canadian winter. Luckily, I have a little bit of a fire already going in the shop, and I just wanted to hop on here quick and do a video of all the things that are wrong with my first gen. Before I start writing down things that we need to fix on the truck right now that are wrong with it, I want to go over the list of things that we've already fixed. I created this list about a year ago when I got the truck. So far, we have that's pretty much all that we've done so far. So let's get to what needs to still be done. Let's just go over to the truck and do it there. I'm gonna do these in no specific order, but as you can see, I've had many trucks in here that have leaked, and this one is no exception. It was way worse when I got the truck and it had the compound turbo kit on because neither of the drain lines were hooked up correctly, but it still does have a small leak near the oil pan, so I'm gonna have to investigate that one. You know that at least if it's leaking, that means it has oil, which is always a good thing. On to the next item. I always disconnect the battery on this thing because I never know if I'm gonna have a charged battery when I go to start the truck. It does have some parasitic draw currently, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. It might be something as simple as a light that's been left on that's burnt out. I don't know. Another thing on this truck is the intercooler piping right down there. This is a borrowed piece from my buddy Greg, but I do need to get a piece for the truck. Like I said before, when I bought it, it had compound turbos on it, so it came with the intercooler piping from that kit, and it didn't come with the stock piping. Not a big deal. I can buy one of those pieces fairly cheap. The other thing while I'm over here is that window washer fluid reservoir right there is in the wrong location. Again, because of the compound kit and where the turbos sat on here, that was actually removed by the previous owner. So I at least put it back on. It has functioning windshield wipers and spray nozzles now, but it should sit down here. Let's get this thing pulled out of the shop so that we can see some more of the issues. That brings us to our next item. That exhaust V-band is not doing its job, so that's got to be looked after. A bit of an exhaust leak there. Okay, I believe we're on to item 5 now, which is the transmission. It doesn't always go right into drive. Sometimes you have to pull it down. Did it go? That time it did, but the transmission does slip. Sometimes you have to go down into drive, put it up into reverse, and then back into drive in order to get the transmission to go into drive. It needs a new transmission. That's nothing new with these Dodges. Everybody knows they're notoriously bad. Item 6, it smokes a lot. But that's not really a bad thing, is it? Now, part of the reason it smokes so much is because it's -20 out and we're in Canada. The other reason is the injectors on this thing. I'll put whatever size they are because I can't remember. It's something stupid like 5 by 25. The injectors are way oversized for what this truck has. It shouldn't have injectors that big. I did buy some smaller injectors for it that I need to clean up, and that will be done in a later video. But it sounds so good. Okay, some quick and easy ones. Brakes need to be bled. They go way down to the floor. But once you pump them up, they're pretty good. A little bit of rust on the bottom here. That's not a big deal. I do have replacement fenders, but I'm not sure if I'll maybe just weld in a small patch piece there. The truck is missing 4 lug nuts on each wheel. That's my own fault. I still need to install spacers on the rear because of the tire size that I went. Where is it? 285, 75 16s. The rear tires touch, so I've got a 2-inch spacer to correct that. There's no rear bumper on the truck, nor is there a hitch. The tailgate latch does not work unless you come over here and lift that. There was a headliner in the truck that was trashed and all broken up, so I got rid of it. That used to be a dome light right in the middle, but we're gonna just replace that back there with something nice. These tow mirrors, nice as they are, they vibrate like crazy when you're going down the road. You really can't tell what's going on behind you. I like the normal old school mirrors that go on these trucks. There's gonna be some patching and replacing going on here. The truck does have power mirrors stock, which I thought was pretty cool. I haven't come across any that have had that, so that'll be a nice upgrade. Fuel cap right now isn't bolted where it needs to be, nor does the vent work when you're filling it up. On the rear axle, we do have a snapped off axle nut. The bed isn't actually bolted down right now. Because I plan on pulling it back off to clean up the rear end. It's got to be some kind of magic voodoo you got to do to get this thing to close, or maybe it's just a bad mechanism, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna try and get these last couple items before my phone dies here, but remember what I had said about the passenger door not always working properly? The radio doesn't work. Although the previous owner said it was a brand new radio, when I pulled these door panels off, there wasn't even a speaker in the door, so that's a thing. You can always have a Bluetooth speaker in here, that's an option. Finally, last but not least, it's 2 colors. It needs to be 1 color. So should I do a 2-tone like this old school style? I believe that's a bed from probably late 80s. Or should I paint the whole truck just the casual white, classic clean look? I kind of dig the old school 2-tone. I'll take the chrome pieces off the bottom because I don't have them for up there. But let me know what you think below what I should do. Do you have these same issues with your first gen? What issues do you have if you don't have these ones? Because I know you've got some. You own a first gen. And what do you love about the truck? Obviously, with all these problems it has, we still keep coming back to these same trucks. In my opinion, they just look so good. They've got a 12-valve motor, you can't go wrong. Everything can fall apart around the truck and it'll still keep running, won't let you down. So my phone keeps dying out there in the cold, so I've got to stay in the shop here and have it plugged in to finish this one out. But let me know what you thought of the video. What do you want to see next with the truck? I've got a couple different video ideas that I'd like to do over the next little bit here. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. If you liked the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe. That helps out, lets me know that you guys like the video. So if you got them, drive them. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Peace. Look at that. Door open. God dang it. There we go. That seems better.